Hi guys,
hello.
nice fluffy bread.
Will do, will do.
Shame on you!
be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Now remember, the thousands and thousands of children that have been murdered, what will say this next part. Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
We will never let you die.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
We will never let you die.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
We will never let you die.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
We will never let you die.
In our millions, in our billions!
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our billions!
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our billions!
We are all Palestinians.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
Now nice and loud so Adam in his comfy little house can hear us. What do we want?
Ceasefire!
What do we want?
Now!
What do we want?
Ceasefire!
What do we want?
Now!
What do we want?
Ceasefire!
What do we want?
Now!
Stop bombing children! Stop bombing children!
Stop bombing children! Stop bombing children!
Stop bombing children!
Stop bombing children!
Stop killing children!
Stop bombing 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 children!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine
Will be free!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation!
No more!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
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 Stop bombing children!
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 From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
1, 2, 3, 4!
occupation!
No more!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
You see all these posters? Do you know how many Palestinians have been kidnapped? 10,000 Palestinians have been kidnapped and held hostage, used as human shields. 12,000 Palestinians plus have been murdered. What do we want?
ceasefire!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Ceasefire!
When do we want it?
Now!
Everyone gather for a moment. Okay, so we can see all these kidnapped faces. Anybody being kidnapped is a tragedy. But as Sister just said, there are 10,000 hostages, Palestinians that have been illegally taken into Israel and put into Israeli jails in violation of international law. I don't know about you, but I'm sick of hearing about the horrendous acts of October the 7th and all the other acts since October the 7th and for 75 years prior to October the 7th are not called horrendous. Half of these hostages, maybe more, are probably already dead. Do you know why? Hamas didn't kill them. Israeli friendly fire. Israel's carrying out their Hannibal directive of killing their own people so that they can blame Hamas. It's already emerging how many of the kids at the festival were killed by Israeli fire. How many of the people on the kibbutzim were killed by Israeli fire. We have Israelis that are testifying to that. So these pictures are sad. Although it is so much sadder
die.
Stop bombing children!
Stop bombing children.
Stop bombing children! Stop bombing children!
Stop bombing children.
Stop
Bombing children.
Stop bombing children!
Stop bombing children.
Stop bombing children! Stop bombing children!
Stop bombing children.
Stop bombing children! What do we want?
Ceasefire.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
What do we want?
Now.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
Adam Afaya, you can't hide! We charge you with genocide! Adam Afaya, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide.
Adam Afaya, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide.
Adam Afaya, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide.
Hey Adam, what do you say? How many kids did he kill today? Hey Adam, what do you say?
How many kids have you killed today?
Hey Adam, what do you say?
How many kids have you killed today?
Louder! Hey Adam, what do you say?
How many kids have you killed today?
Hey Adam, what do you say?
How many kids have you killed today?
UK government, what do you say?
How many kids have you killed today?
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation
No more.
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is
A terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
1, 2, 3, 4!
occupation
No more.
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
From the river to the sea!
Israel will be free.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine
Will be free.
Free, free!
Palestine.
Free, free!
Palestine.
Free, free!
Palestine.
Sister, don't you cry!
we will never
Let you die.
Sister, don't you cry!
we will never let you die.
Sister, don't you cry!
We will never let you die.
In a million, in a billion!
We are all
Palestinian.
In a million, in a billion!
We are all
Palestinian.
In a million, in a billion!
We are all Palestinian.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
Stop the children! Stop the children! Stop bombing children!
Stop bombing children. Stop bombing children. Stop bombing children.
Murderer! From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
Free, free!
Palestine.
Free, free!
Palestine.
Free, free!
Palestine.
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more.
So I just wanted to share that a lovely man further back there actually said to me, do you know, if you actually went to Palestine, we'd never see you again. Ha ha ha, well here I am, living proof. I lived in Palestine for 10 years and here I am. You have seen me again.
By the Jews themselves in 1947-48. Yeah.
This is evidence of complete ignorance. And this is why we're here to educate them about the reality that we are witnessing ethnic cleansing right now. This is no joke, this is a genocide. We sit here and we look through history and we learn about Holocaust and we learn about slavery. And you wonder, how can people let these atrocities happen? This is exactly one day, till the day I die. So let's hear what we did to ethnic cleansing, what we did to genocide, from the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
from the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Stop bombing children.
Stop bombing children.
Stop bombing children.
Stop bombing children.
Stop bombing hospitals.
Stop bombing hospitals.
Stop bombing hospitals.
Stop bombing hospitals.
Stop killing children.
Stop killing children.
Stop killing children.
Stop killing children.
Stop bombing hospitals.
Stop bombing hospitals.
Stop committing war crimes.
Stop committing violence.
Stop committing war crimes.
Stop committing war crimes.
Stop committing war crimes.
Stop committing war crimes.
Let's tell McDonald's exactly what we think of them supporting the genocide of the Palestinian people. Let's all tell them their burgers are covered in blood. Your burgers are covered in blood.
Your burgers come in blood.
Your burgers are covered in blood.
Your burgers covered in blood.
Your burgers are covered in blood. Your burgers are covered in blood. Your burgers are covered in blood. Your
Burgers covered in blood.
Your
Burgers covered in blood.
Your
Burgers covered in blood.
Your burgers are covered in blood.
Your burgers are covered in blood.
Stop bombing children.
Stop bombing children.
Stop bombing children.
Stop bombing children.
Stop bombing hospitals.
Stop bombing hospitals.
Stop bombing hospitals.
Stop bombing hospitals.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Hey Adam, what do you say? How many kids have you killed today? Hey Adam, what do you say?
How many children killed today?
Hey Adam, what do you say?
How many children killed today?
Hey Adam, what do you say?
How many children killed today?
Rishi Sunak, you can't hide.
We will charge you genocide.
Rishi Sunak, you can't hide.
We will charge you genocide.
Rishi Sunak, you can't hide.
We charge you genocide.
Rishi Sunak, you can't hide.
We will charge you genocide.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river
on you! Shame!
Message for you, Adam. Adam, afraid you can't hide.
We charge you with
Genocide!
Adam, afraid you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide!
Adam, afraid you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide!
Adam, afraid you can't hide.
Genocide!
Hey, Adam, what do you say? How many kids have you killed today? Hey, Adam, what do you say?
How many children did you kill today?
Hey, Adam, what do you say?
How many children did you kill today?
Hey, Adam, what do you say?
How many children did you kill today?
1, 2, 3, 4.
occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
Now everyone tell Starbucks what we think of them murdering kids, murdering children, committing ethnic cleansing. Hey,
Locking
Starbucks,
doors!
you can't hide. We charge you with
Genocide!
Hey, Starbucks, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide!
Hey, Starbucks, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide!
Hey, Starbucks, you can't hide.
Genocide!
Hey, Starbucks, you can't hide.
Genocide!
Hey, Starbucks, you can't hide. Now everyone tell them, your coffee's covered in Palestinian blood. Your coffee's covered in Palestinian blood.
Your coffee is covered in Palestinian blood!
Now when I say Starbucks, you say shame on you. Starbucks.
Shame on you!
Starbucks.
Shame on you!
Starbucks.
Shame on you!
Starbucks.
Shame on you!
You kitty killers.
You killing coward!
Starbucks. Shame on you when I say Starbucks. Put blood on your hands. Starbucks.
Blood on your hands!
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 From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
Black sheep coffee, shame on you. Black sheep coffee, shame on you.
Black sheep coffee, shame on you!
Black sheep coffee, shame on you. Black sheep coffee, shame on you. Black sheep coffee, shame on you. Black sheep coffee.
I think so. Palestine will be free!
Hi everyone, you hear them trying to drown us out. They're trying to drown out genocide with music. How disgraceful. So we're going to be loud as we humanly can. So loud that they can hear us in the background. They know that we are their voice and that we are fighting for them. Do you know why? Because in our millions, in our billions,
All Palestinians!
in our millions, in our billions,
All Palestinians!
in our millions, in our billions,
All Palestinians!
in our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians!
Don't you cry!
We are here and you die.
Don't you cry!
Sorry?
Let you die.
Don't you cry!
We will never let
You
you
die!
Don't you cry!
We will never
Let you die!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
Israel is a!
Terrorist state!
Israel is a!
Terrorist state!
Stop bombing children!
Stop bombing children!
Stop bombing children!
Stop bombing children!
Shame on you! Your prophets are covered in Palestinian blood! 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 Your prophets are covered
In Palestinian blood!
Your prophets are covered
In Palestinian blood!
Your prophets are Stop bombing children!
Stop bombing children!
Now everyone, Tesco's profits are going to the murder of innocent Palestinian babies and children. Right now, every 10 minutes a Palestinian child dies. So when I say Tesco, I want you to say shame on you! Tesco!
Shame on you!
Tesco!
Shame on you!
Tesco!
Shame on you!
Tesco!
Shame on you!
Tesco!
Shame on you!
Tesco!
Shame on you!
Tesco!
Shame on you!
Tesco!
Shame on you!
Last night, over 200 people were murdered. Over 200 just last night. And Tesco's profits went to weapons to kill those kids. What do you think of that? That's disgraceful, right? We should let them get away with this, right? So when I say Tesco, I want you to say blood on your hands. Tesco!
Blood on your hands!
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 When your groceries were Ahmed's life, he was 3 years old, and his entire family was wiped out. Other profits worse. There are over 500 bloodlines that have been wiped out. Is it worth it? Did you enjoy your profits, you murderers? Murderers, murderers, murderers!
Murderers!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No more!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
Stop bombing children!
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 hospitals! Stop bombing hospitals!
Stop bombing hospitals!
What do we want?
Ceasefire!
What do we want?
Now!
What do we want?
Ceasefire!
What do we want?
Now!
What do we want?
Ceasefire!
What do we want?
Now!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
In a millions, in a billions!
All Palestinians!
In a millions, in a
We
billions!
are all Palestinians!
In a millions, in a
We
billions!
are all Palestinians!
In a millions, in a
We
billions!
are all Palestinians!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
We are all
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
We will never let you die!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
We will never let you die!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
When I say long live Palestine, you say long live Gaza! Long live Palestine!
Long live Gaza!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Gaza!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Gaza!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Gaza!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Gaza!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Gaza!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
What do we want?
Ceasefire!
What do we want?
Now!
What do we want? What do we want?
Now!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Stop bombing children!
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 Stop bombing hospitals!
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 Stop murdering children!
Stop murdering children!
Stop murdering children!
Stop murdering children! children.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
from the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Now, a final message for our good friend Adam, the MP voted to vote yes. Adam, Afreya, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Adam, Afreya, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Adam, Afreya, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Now a message for our UK government who decided that their money and their jobs were more important than human life. UK government, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
UK government, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
UK government, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
In our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
Gaza, don't you cry.
We will never let you die.
Thank you very much, everyone. We're going to pause for a couple of speeches now.
Thanks again for coming out. Thank you for coming out yet again. I know we're all getting a bit fatigued from protesting and protesting, but if the people of Gaza can stand what they're standing, we have to stand this. Can you hear me at the back? She's worn it there. She's worn out the other one, so we're on to the next one now. I forgot what I was saying. I was thanking you for coming out and keeping going, because the steadfastness, the samud of the Palestinian people is more than we can ever aspire to. So it's easy for us to keep coming out. This is all we have to do, to keep making noise and keep writing letters and keep posting on all the Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, any social medias you're on. And just keep going until Palestine is free. I want to address not just you, but the people around, all those people that we've walked past today, who were shaking their heads, who were trying to argue with us. What do they think? Do they really think that it's okay to keep murdering people? They don't want a ceasefire. If they don't agree with us, what do they really believe? They just don't want humanity. My message to those people is, stop watching the BBC, stop reading the Daily Mail, start looking up the facts, start being human beings and care. Never mind there's only a few people from Israel died. What about all the people from Palestine that died? Doesn't that count? This is disproportionate killing of people, and we must stand up to that. And if you shake your head at us wanting to stop killing, then shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Shame on you!
I just wanted to share that I read something earlier that one of the doctors in Gaza had written, that he had to amputate limbs from a child without anaesthesia. Can you imagine? They are having to ask children's families to hold them down while they cut their battered limbs off. This is what we're up against. These people that shake their heads, these people that don't want peace, what do they really understand? Israel has a right to defend itself? Actually, no. Under international law, Israel does not have the right to defend itself against its occupied people. It can only defend itself against a state that is attacking it. Its occupation is not that, and it does not count. If you want to talk international law, Israel, then look back over 75 years. Look back over the last 40-odd days. If you want to talk international law, you have violated every single one of them. So don't try and play the good guy in all of this. It does not count. So just keep coming out, people. Keep shouting and keep going and keep boycotting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, yesterday in Slough, I made a speech, and I'm going to say the same thing again so the people around us can hear. But since then, I want to add on a story. I want to tell you the story of Roseanne. She's 13 years old, and yesterday when they bombed Nusayrat refugee camp, she lost her mother, her father, her brother, her sister, and she is now left at 13 years old to care for her 2-year-old brother. Now imagine, one day, your entire family was wiped out and you were left to look after your baby sibling. How would that make you feel? You have nothing left in the world, and you're living in a war zone, and you're being ethnically cleansed, and you know that the likelihood is that you and your brother are going to die, but they continue to film themselves and send it out to us in desperation for us to be their voice. I wish children didn't die. I wish they would be temporarily elevated to the skies until the war ends. Then they would return home, and when their parents would ask them, "Where were you?" they would say, "We were playing in the clouds." The poet who wrote this was assassinated by Israel, aged 36. His name was Hassan Kanafi. His 17-year-old niece died beside him, and his obituary read, "He was a commando who never fired a gun, whose weapon was a ballpoint pen, and his arena the newspaper pages." For those who don't know me, my name is Karima Mustafa, and I am the founder of Berkshire Against Racism, and a proud member and representative of the Palestine Solidarity Campaign. Across the span of my life, I've made many speeches. I've marched alongside my brothers and sisters of every faith and race. And just as I've always been taught, I've always spoken up for the oppressed, even if I am the only one, or if I have to sacrifice something for it. Nothing is too small to sacrifice for the Palestinians. My grandfather sacrificed his life defending Gaza and the West Bank. My ancestors fought violent occupation in East Africa. It's in my blood. It's in all of our blood. Is 12,000 lives enough for us to sacrifice our weekends at Starbucks? Is the 25,000 plus bodies stuck under the rubble enough for us to stand in the cold? Is the 5,000 plus children who died enough for us to sacrifice our time to write letters to MPs? There is no excuse. I'm disabled. I want 2 jobs, yet I stand here before you, going out and demonstrating almost every single day. So just as I do, when you feel tired, when you feel the burden of your sacrifice, you must remember 4-year-old Ahmed, who lost his parents in one bombing and his legs in the next. He keeps asking where his parents are and tries to get up and walk. Remember 3-year-old Ahmed Shamet, whose parents and 4 siblings were killed in an Israeli airstrike. Then he went to live with his father's relatives, who were then killed again, and he survived. Then he went to live with his uncle, who was killed, and he once again survived. Boycott protest is nothing in comparison to the hellish and torturous occupation and genocide that they are facing head-on. The Montgomery bus boycott lasted 381 days. We must not waver. We must carry on fighting. Keep fighting for Ali, a 33-year-old PhD whose 2-year-old and wife died days later after he did from Israeli strikes. Don't let the politicians fool you into not being angry or emotional. We should be angry and emotional. We're witnessing ethnic cleansing. If you're not angry about ethnic cleansing, there's something wrong with you. never give up on you. We love you. And in our billions, we will never let you die. As we speak, the Israeli army are wiping out Shifa Hospital, giving doctors and nurses no choice but to stay with all of their patients who are dying in an attempt to save their lives. So to the brave doctors and nurses who are sacrificing their lives to save the Palestinians, I will never forget you. I will never forget every single name, every single story. I will continue telling it until Palestine has its freedom. Every single Palestinian that's lost their life has a name, a face, a story. They had dreams, and now they are being ethnically cleansed. So many people are needlessly dying, and this country is supporting a genocide. This MP voted against stuffing, bombing children. How deplorable! I will never forgive you. I will never forgive this country. I will never forget every single business that contributed to this genocide. I will never forget every single face that tried to tell me that I was wrong for saying you should stop bombing children. Please, everyone, it's our duty as human beings to fight for the oppressed. Don't lose hope. Don't give up. Come out every day and protest. We'll lose our voices. We'll be tired. But at least we're not being bombed. So say it loud and say it proud. From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
We've seen, children being murdered, bombed, and the facts are very clear. From 2008 until September this year, 6,470 Palestinians were killed, most of them through Israeli airstrikes. So they've been killing Palestinians way before 7th of October. And this nonsense about 7th of October is just complete nonsense. Even today, Israeli newspaper Haaretz reported that a lot of the Nova Festival deaths were due to Israeli attack helicopters killing their own people. So that's an Israeli newspaper reporting the facts. And the facts are coming out. Most of the 1,400 were killed by Israeli fire themselves, not by Palestinians. There were no dead babies. The one that might have died was, again, through Israeli fire, and not due to the Palestinians who've been oppressed. The 200-odd kidnapped people, at least 50, 60 of them are dead now because of Israel's carpet bombing of Gaza. So if they wanted to save their own people, they could have saved them, but they chose not to. And you can again research this. It's called the Hannibal Directive, where Israel would prefer to kill their own citizens than to bargain and release Palestinians. Before 7th of October, there were over 5,200 Palestinians in Israeli prisons, including 170 children. So imagine 170 Palestinian children in Israeli jails. No crimes have been committed apart from throwing a stone at a tank. They aren't allowed to see their parents. They don't have access to a solicitor. They're held in administrative detention, which means that there's no evidence, there's no court hearing, nothing. They're just held there. Israel is a nation of child abusers. That's a fact. You don't need it. You can go do your research. You don't need me to tell you that. 33 women, 170 children, and 5,200 Palestinian prisoners in Israeli jails kidnapped before 7th of October. So when they cry about the 200 odd that have been taken, there's a reason why they were taken. They wouldn't have been taken if they didn't kidnap the Palestinians. There's been over 280 Palestinians killed in West Bank this year. There's no Hamas in West Bank, yet they're still being killed daily, and they're being tortured as well with armed Israeli settlers. Most of these settlers are from Europe, from America. They are not indigenous to Palestine. They're also, it's the time of Christmas, and it's important people know about Bethlehem, Nazareth, and what's happening there. The Israeli Zionists are spitting on Christian worshippers there. They're driving them out of Jerusalem deliberately. And like Karima said, there's less than 800 Palestinian Christians left in the Holy Land. And that's because of the Zionist Israeli settlers from America, from Europe, flooding in and ethnically cleansing them. This is ethnic cleansing, it is genocide. So it's really important that everyone does come out. And even if there's a few today, you've gone global. Windsor has a lot of tourists, a lot of them were filming, they'll be sharing it. and there's a lot of support globally for Palestine, for human rights, for justice. We all know that this, what they call Israel, is actually occupied Palestine. It's a colonial experiment from Britain and France after the World War, and it's because of their own guilt of allowing the Holocaust to happen. It was European people that allowed the Holocaust to happen, not the Palestinian people. The Palestinian people always gave Jewish people refuge. Way back from the Spanish Inquisitions, hundreds of years ago, Jewish people survived because of the Palestinians and the refuge they gave. So this is why it's doubly tragic that today they're suffering now because of racism. And it is just racism. We've seen Ukraine occupied by Russia, and this government jumping up and down, yellow and blue at school, let's support Ukraine, which is right, but why aren't you doing the same for the Palestinians? It's purely because the Palestinians are a slightly darker shade. That's it. It's racism, nothing else. Pure and utter racism, double standards, hypocrisy. All these politicians who abstained are cowards, but worse is the ones who voted to continue the killing of children. So Adam in Windsor, Theresa May in Maidenhead, they are extremely sick individuals because they're actually voted to allow the killing of children to continue. And after that vote, yesterday, over 60 people were killed, including children, at the Al Farouqa school in Jabalia refugee camp. A UN school was bombed. Again, if you don't believe me, tune into two UN schools were bombed yesterday. So after this vote, where these politicians voted to continue bombing, 2 UN schools were bombed. And again, you can tune into Al Jazeera. They've got the videos, I've seen the videos, and it's shocking. Literally little kids dead on the floor because of an airstrike on a UN school, which is supposed to be a safe haven. Same with hospitals. Israel has been bombing hospitals. They've been telling lie after lie after lie. They found nothing at Al-Shifa. And again, BBC, who are usually biased, even verified how it was all nonsense. You know, what they were pointing at was an Arabic calendar, not a list of people. The guns that they found were also brought in by the Israelis, and that's been proved as well on video. The video that the Israelis shot was edited, and again that was proved by the watch of the Israeli soldier that was giving the interview. They've basically been lying, telling lie after lie after lie. There's no command centre, there's no hidden tunnels under Al-Shifa hospital. They've now forced people out of the hospital, even people who are dying, premature babies. That's how sick and disgusting Israel is. The Zionist entity needs to be held accountable. So this is why it's important everyone learn the facts, share the facts, educate people, and especially the children, because even school children are being targeted now for supporting Palestine.